wondered how your feed shows exactly what you want to see, or something that you and your friends were talking about earlier in their day? This consumer personalization relies heavily on the use of algorithmic filters. On a day-to-day basis, there isn't usually one person that's assigned to taking note of your interactions. It's rather a large database and different types of technology that follow your interactions and daily activities online.
Algorithmic filters are a way to analyze your geographic, demographic, and physiographic information to understand what suggestive content to provide. The information that one willingly puts on social media or allows these platforms to collect can determine how their feeds look like and how personally tailored they are. This filtering process creates echo chambers that can have a minefield of cognitive biases. Similar to how people like to listen or read information from people they trust, they also search for and interact with sites or accounts that feel comfortable to them.
As mentioned in the ARS technical article, social media algorithms take note of people's interactions online to feed users with a smaller amount of news resources that reinforce their own perspectives and increase polarization.
Major platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, and Snapchat utilize algorithmic filters differently.
For instance, if a user clicks on a certain Facebook link or likes a Facebook page, Facebook will continue to show them more content from that site or any related posts. This creates a filter bubble, which can isolate people from unique perspectives and thoughts. In certain situations, it can make confirmation bias stronger, especially during political elections.
Let's take a look at the University of Michigan Instagram. From the first glance, there are several features like the biography or verification mark that tell users this page can be trusted. But in several cases, Instagram will start recommending you to unofficial accounts that are not affiliated with the university based on 6 different factors: interest, timeliness, relationship, frequency, following, and usage. Once a user starts engaging with these accounts, the filters begin to feed them with more information they agree with and like to use, based on their past behavior and search history. This eventually transforms into creating a filter bubble that can potentially promote fake news. It's also important to ask, why do social media platforms use algorithmic filters?
Every social media platform uses these types of filters to process information overload, or a surplus of information, because they want to keep their consumers engaged while meeting commercial interests. Edwin Baker's idea of corrupt personalization implies that over time, we have created a system that often serves commercial interests that are at odds with our own. The personalized content from algorithmic filters can begin to show materials that we don't want to see and obscure materials that we do want to, without making users aware of this change.
However, the 21st century is not the first time we have seen social media filters be implemented to promote fake news. In the Tracing Fake News study done by Anya Dolan, she mentioned that although the printing press and social media are considered to be completely separate creations, they are both forms of technology that follow the same economic and political patterns. Although the printing press did not have the capability to sort mass-produced information through computer systems, it played an important role in creating the foundation for others to control and manipulate information. Present-day social media neglects the negative effects of algorithmic filters on users due to increasing incentives. Advertisers are more likely to use misleading headlines to attract more customers that are consumed by a filter bubble.
To address this issue, we've seen more instances of Twitter putting warnings on accounts or tweets that may spread false information. A recent occurrence of this was in the past election when Twitter decided to flag several tweets and ban accounts of government officials. However, other platforms still lack in this category and therefore are supplemental to the process of spreading fake news. Possible interventions mentioned by Laser in the Science of Fake News included influencing the effect of fake news by empowering individuals to actively evaluate the news sources that they read on a daily basis, and initiating structural changes to prevent exposure to fake news.
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to see the sources for this video.